Glad to have you with us from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Bright lights, big city, and see which of these teams will be able to set their soul on fire in the Las Vegas Bowl. It's the Colorado State Rams and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Colorado State head coach told me pregame his message for his team: we still have a lot to prove. Even though they didn't get the expectations that they had this season and the wins that they wanted, their quarterback has been terrific all season, the Heisman Trophy winner. Some people are sitting out bowl games now, but he has decided he still has things to show. He wants to prove what kind of quarterback he is and walk off the field as a winner one last time. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Pulls it in. It's Bennett. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Here's Sellers to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
What a dream opening drive for this defense, man. You want to create some negative plays, create some energy. They do just that. They create the turnover. They set their offense up. Got even a little bit of a return with it, but that's a dream start for this defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Guys, let's take a minute and look big picture at Colorado State. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school.
There he goes. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Trying to run, it's Brown. They'll aren't threatening on 1st and goal. Here's Brown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rams! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. And you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Going to take a shot. He's got it along the sideline. He's loose. And he
So many times the safeties tell the tape, and that's what QBs are studying and reading, and he drops back, and you can tell he sees his receiver coming from the right side, and he knows exactly where he's going to end up with that post, pushes the ball down the field for the big play, got the safety out of position, made the big touchdown throw.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. They'll start on the ground with Brown. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Fareed. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Thanks to grab. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Rams will have it 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Pocket breaking down. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to Brown. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to him on the ground. Tackle was made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the 1st down. And the Rams pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for an open area to his left. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. After the run, now to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Here's a heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Throwing, Sellers. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Sellers on the play action. It's on target and complete. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. The run inside. It's McAllister. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Now on 2nd down. Defense showing blitz here. Sellers. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Harbor. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to the run, it's McAllister. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They march 78 yards down the field, and the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Got his man down the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got the back in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Rams will snap it on first and 10. Hand off for Brown. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Fareed. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Rams go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. On target. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Rams will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
What a break by the returner. You know, he's looking to try to do some damage and make some people miss and make a big play. And he coughed that puppy up. But what a break. How fortunate is he to fall back on that football?
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes. So you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's Sellers to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Running inside. It's Clark. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bennett. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
It just took the quarterback a little too long to find his tight end that time. He's out there by the sideline, wide open. If the quarterback can just get it to him a hair sooner, he's going to have a chance to advance that thing forward, and they're going to get more yards. So the quarterback just has to be able to make his decision a little bit quicker moving forward.
Throwing, Sellers. With the catch, it's Clark. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Nice move there. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. The RPO, it's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Sellers. Grabs it. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. The Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Brown. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Grab near the marker, it's Vick. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration.
He lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Now back over to your game inside Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way and he's helped build this halftime advantage. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. The Rams decide to punt it away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Second down and 6 from their own 10. Makes the grab. It's Hunt. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Gamecocks have it with a first and 10. Takes the handoff. It's McAllister. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Quarterback keep. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. Sellers from the gun on third down. Fires to the big fella. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. The option, he'll keep it. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. That's caught. It's Harbor. Could not make his way to the corner. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Here's Sellers to throw. Oh, they're after him. Got his man downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at 4-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just feeds the running back. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Throwing Sellers. Using the quick game. Touchdown Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Brown. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Robinson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Fareed. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the 2nd half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. That's a great start to this 2nd half.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. Now on the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Needed a couple of more yards on that play and just couldn't quite stay in bounds to get it, and the defense rises up. With the draw, it's McAllister.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackle.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. On target. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. looking to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
And a sack all the way back at the 5. And the Rams will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He takes it at the 45. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Finding some room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. The run inside. It's McAllister. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. Sellers. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fights off a defender. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Reads it, fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Smashes in between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. From the gun. Got it in the middle, it's Fareed. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Rushes on him. It's complete on the right side. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Rams headed quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. You got to communicate.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Got it. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Unleashes one deep. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt and they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss on that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
It has been quite a season.